Hey YouTube, it's LA Nwami, also known on YouTube as the Homemade Game Guru. I wanted to just throw in this fast video because I went to a toy fair. For those who don't know my other channel, the Homemade Game Guru, that I'm a toy and game designer, and I recently went to the Canadian Toy and Hobby Fair for my company to get more retailers and to spread information about my business. And it went fairly well. Not as many people or as businesses as I would have liked to have gotten, but I got quite a few distributors, a major retailer, and some small businesses interested in my products, and that's what helped me grow my business. But the reason why I'm making this video is because something happened that really I shouldn't be too surprised about, but still bothers me, and this is going to be about race. But before anyone interjects and jumps in there, this is not about black and white. This is about black and black. See, when you go to toy fair, especially for myself, because in the whole entire toy fair, we're talking about a Canada-wide toy fair in one location. So everyone in Canada who's related to the toy industry comes to this one toy fair in Toronto. All the businesses that are there, I was the only black-owned business in the whole entire building. So imagine just a massive, massive building full of like over 500 vendors and only one vendor, namely me, is black owned and operated. So, when you have people who will not really approach you, we actually had this one woman, this old Eastern European buyer, retailer, and, I came close to ask her if she wants to look at my booth, and she just booked it. But, you know what, I'm not going to read into it because I've had other buyers who are white, Asian, Indian, Middle Eastern, whatever, come to my booth and talk to me, do business with me, and even if they're not interested, they're very polite. You say hello to them, they say hello back. But what really slapped me in the face is when black buyers started coming in or black retail owners came in. I'm telling you folks, I've had old Jews come up to me and just chit chat with me, ask me how's it going, even saying pride in the fact that, I'm the one CEO of a toy company, technically my competition, but he's this older Jewish gentleman, and he came up to me, gave me a pat on my back, and said, "You know what, this is beautiful. Seeing this young black man, here playing with the big boys, and that felt very nice." But when the black buyers or retailers start coming in, I watched them completely walk by me. And, I would always say hello, even if you're not interested in my products or coming to see my booth, you still say hello. And either I would get ignored, or they would just keep on walking as if they never heard you, or in one case I got cut eye in return. It was bloody hilarious that I get my own black looking at me with this like disgusted look, like who am I to say hello to him. And the only black person who ever actually acknowledged me, it's because her husband, who happened to be white, he came up and saw my products and liked it, and she just happened to come along with him. But pretty much every other black business owner, it wasn't a lot of them. I could probably count them all in both my hands, maybe 9 or 10. But pretty much the bulk of them, except for that one interracial couple, completely ignored me, didn't even make eye contact with me. And I just find that incredibly crazy. Our community, we always talk about uniting and helping each other. I know there's even this woman and this couple, they're trying to do this empowerment experiment to get, black people to buy off their own. In any segment of the business world, we are the minority. We don't really own that many businesses in any industry. And when you have someone like myself, a young, early 30s business owner who's trying to make it, fighting against the big boys, and your own community will not even say hello, not even buy my stuff, that's fine, but not even say hello, that it takes an old Jewish man to come up to me and give me a pat on the back to say, good work, I love what you're trying to do and making it in this industry, yet your own black will just fly by you like you're just non-existent. You know what? Honestly, that bothered me. It really bothered me. I'm making money regardless, and like I said, I got distributors and retailers who are interested in my stuff, but these are white and Asian people who pretty much judged me on my products, even saw past the race and just saw, what, this guy knows his stuff, and he has good products, and we want these products in our stores. But yet my own people cannot even just say hello. Just even give me a nod or something. That's very disappointing. We're not going to get anywhere as a community if we keep on giving the middle finger to each other and pretending that, successful black people don't exist. You know, I saw there was also another black man at the show who was an employee at another company. I actually had to walk up to the guy, walk by him a couple of times, you know, nodded at him, said what's up, and each time, you know, his back is turned. So eventually I just walked right up to the man, tapped him on the shoulder, like, yo man, what's up? How's it going? Then he's like, yeah, it's going all right. And you could tell he's looking at the floor instead of looking at me. I was like, honestly, bud. And I had to tell him to whisper, like, honestly, man, we're the only two in this whole entire damn building. There's thousands of people here, and only two Negroes in this damn building. You know, if I'm bothering you, you know, I'll let you be. Of course, became defensive, and he's like, no, he didn't know what I was talking about. But I was like, man, I've tried to say hello to you 4 different damn times. You've walked by my booth enough times, and you can't even say hello. I had to leave my booth, and, you know, I'm a single entrepreneur. I don't have employees. You know, I run my business out of my house. I had to leave my booth and come walk to you, come to your booth where you have other employees just to say hello to you. Like, come on, man. This is not how it's supposed to be. You know, I guess I get tired of hearing people in the community crying and whining about how, you know, the white man and this and that. You know, there's racism out there. I go through racism like almost once every damn week. Either on YouTube, I have some freaking dickhead telling me that I'm a nigger, even though he watched my whole entire video and goes through all my videos to make this comment, which I'll just delete it and I get the hits anyways, so it helps me. Or, you know, you get people who you're walking down the street and they gotta like move off the sidewalk and, you know, looking behind them because you're behind them. Whatever, that's crap happens. You know, I don't look at racism the same way as most people do. I know it's there. I don't let it bother me. I just move on and do my thing and get my piece and grow my business. That's life. But when you see it from your own community, people within your own community not even acknowledging you, ignoring you, you know, I don't know, as a black man, I'm proud of who I am. I'm Jamaican and African. My father's from Togo, my mother's from Jamaica. My girlfriend is a beautiful Jamaican woman. I made Black History trading cards, which you've seen on my page and on my site. You know, I take pride in being a black man and knowing that we could achieve and do any damn thing we want. Nothing could stop us. For God's sakes, we thought there would never be a black president. And look, there's a black president now. You know, we could do anything we damn well want to. But we can't do it if we keep on giving the cold shoulder to each other. You know how many people, black people who approach me about my Black History trading cards and tell me, yo, brother, man, this is good. I'm going to support you. And then they never buy a damn thing. Most of my Black History cards, surprisingly, have been bought by Caucasians. You know, so I can't explain it. You know, so, you know, I would love to see more unity, to see people actually, you know, people in the black community working together, helping each other, or at least just saying friggin' hello. For God's sakes, man, just say hello, give a nod. You don't need to give cut-eye to people for nonsense. So, yeah, I just need to rant. You know, like I said, Toy Fair went well for me, and you'll be seeing more, especially on my Homemade Game Guru channel, about my experiences there and the growth of my business and my products. But, you know, again, as a black person who's proud of his heritage and proud of who he is, it just bothered the friggin' hell out of me that I couldn't get my own people to just at least acknowledge me and acknowledge that, you know, in a building full of everyone except for black people, that, you know, you could at least give some kudos to the young black entrepreneur trying to do his thing and, you know, better himself and his community. So thank you for listening to my rant, and yeah, I'll share some more information. And if, since it's Black History Month, you want to learn some more about some great people in black history, and acknowledge those who have done great in society and go beyond the stereotypes, just check out my website, azikwe.com. That's azikwe.com. I know I have a link on it on my page. Thanks a lot, YouTube, for listening. I love my YouTube. I love the community and the feedback, and I'll have more videos in time. Alright, take care, everyone. Peace.